In this video I'm going to show you how to find an SA-6 without knowing its pre-located position and destroy it using a combination of Shrikes and Mark 20s, as well as dealing with any unknown enemy air threats. So it looks like an SA-6 has found us. Don't know the exact location. I'm just taking a look off to the right and I don't see anything just yet. So I'm going to pop up here to a bit of altitude and take a look off my right gimbals here, as well as set up my weapons. I'm going to put both my AGM-45s into HAZ mode, and I'm going to be using a keyhole method to engage this SA-6 once I find it. So I'm not finding this SA-6 off to my right. I'm going to use a 3 and 9 line method of finding this. Step 1 is put the SA-6 onto my 3 o'clock line, which would be just off to my right on the 3 o'clock. And then I'm going to look on my canopy here for a triangle marker. If you have the canopy EQs enabled, this is a great help and a great use for this. So here is the triangle on my canopy. I'm going to kind of look around that vicinity. Keep checking on the SA-6 to see if it's still in my 3 degree, and I find the SA-6 at a faraway town on the 3 degree line, and I can then now turn into the target and have an area to engage. Now that I'm facing the target, I'm going to use a mark point using the HUD mark method. So I click on 7 on my ICP. I get a little circle on the HUD of where to aim at. I'm trying to find the radar, but not really having any luck. So I'm just going to kind of put the HUD marker right at the center of this SA-6. TMS up, lock it up on steer point 26, and then switch to steer point 26 for that location. So next, let's engage him. I'm going to go gate, climb high. I'm going to lock him up and the HAZ mode with the AGM-45, looking around 20 to 25,000 feet. I'm nosing over. I'm crossing the 10-mile range, so he's going to start engaging me here. I go jammer on. I have a burn through about 6 miles, so I can go anywhere between 6 and 10 miles before engaging. Put him on my keyhole at the top of the HUD. Pickle. I'm going to pull off. He is going to fire at me. The jammer only works on the front and rear of the aircraft, so he'll fire at me, but that's okay. Once I get him on my 6 o'clock area, he will then unlock myself, and now we just wait for the splash. If there's not a splash, if something else happens, I'll look for a re-engagement, probably from a different angle. So I have pretty good luck on my first shot here. The missile hits. I lose the SA-6 off the RWR, and I see smoke and fire. Time to begin the Mark 20 engagement of the launchers themselves and the D component of this mission. So turn into the target, select DTOS mode. Going to zoom into the HUD. Going to find some launchers and begin 6 attacks of Mark 20s using DTOS mode. It's a pretty simple mission up to this point, so let's watch and have some fun.
Rock eyes. Rock eyes. Altitude. Altitude.
So as I'm doing this run, I pick up some MiG-21s off to the north. I'm going to quickly go into MRM mode and start hunting for them. This is a big problem. I'm not seeing them on the radar, so I switch to dogfight mode, and hopefully my vertical search mode will pick them up. That's not working, so they either have A, they're too far away, or B, they've passed over or under me, which is a pretty bad thing to happen. So I start getting assumptions that, hey, these guys have passed underneath or over me. So I start looking to my 3 and 9 line, start looking high canopy, look to my rear, and I'm not seeing anything. So at this point, I'm assuming option A, that they're just too far away, or they turned around or something. But for whatever reason, radar isn't seeing them. Here, I pick them back up off to my east this time, which looks like option B. What happened? They bypassed me.
Lock.
I get a lock on one of the MiGs. My AIM-9 Papas are not getting a head-on lock as they're a rear aspect missile.
Altitude.
So I'm going to try to pull a lead turn in this guy here. I pull a little high G, but no worries. I'm not really worried about the bombs at the moment. I'm just kind of worried about this MiG. I look back expecting to have his buddy to come on my rear here in a second, but I'm not seeing any other MiG besides just the Singleton, so I'll just keep my my focus on him.
Altitude. Altitude.
I get a rear aspect solution at 2 miles. Pretty low chance to hit. All you have to do is go gate and run away, or turn on the beam. But I do this to push him away because I have an assumption that he has a wingman up around here somewhere. So I fired on him, and I'm looking around everywhere else for his buddy.
Altitude. Altitude.
I spot one of the MiGs pulling onto my rear for a fleeting moment, but I know where he's at. I'm going to continue my turning into him, but I'm looking for another guy at the moment. Whoops, that's not him, that's my shadow. Okay, I'm not seeing his other buddy, so let's start this new engagement up. He's really high energy, and I'm pretty low energy, so of course I'm going to force an overshoot to a head-on-head pass and scissor. He attempts the reversal, but it's too late and he's too fast, so I get a perfect solution for a rear aspect shot.
Fox 2.
So with this MiG down, I'm going to continue my bombing run. I'm not seeing the other MiG-21. I'm kind of worried that he may be out there, but I'm not even sure at this moment that there is another MiG out there.
Rock eyes.
Ah, there he is. So in dogfight mode, in vertical search with TMS down, looking for this bandit low. Look up, not spotting him high. look low again. No luck. I do a quick aileron roll with horizontal search mode and then back to vertical mode. Nothing. At this point, I'm pretty worried. I'm expecting to be merged on. He's maybe has already passed me now. Lose him off RWR, and that's where I kind of feel that okay, this guy he just passed me, and we're merged. So, a little too hard there. May have broke my bombs, but that's kind of least of my worries right now. I'm just looking at the high canopy for this guy, not seeing him. Fortunately, he's not coming up on RWR, so I know he's not nose pointed at me. This guy's like a ghost, so I'll see him again hopefully later. In the meantime, I'm going to continue the mission. I got a few more bombs left, and so let's get him off the rail.
Rock eyes.
On this pass, I'm choosing to go to an abnormally high angle, really slowing down because I want to get back to altitude. I've been too low for too long, and I'm kind of more worried about man pads than anything at this point.
Rock eyes.
Alright, that's my last bomb. Let's do a quick battle damage assessment. Looking back, I can see that all the launchers have been destroyed. Going to switch back to MRM mode, and let's find this last MiG wherever he went. Alright, found him. Let's emergency jettison, go gate, and intercept his ass. Alright, I'm looking for a traditional style intercept in this guy. Since I cannot fox to him on the nose, I must pull into his rear as best I can. I'm going to go offset left side, high,
Altitude.
keep him 40 degrees, maximum angle off nose from my HUD, and slowly pull into his rear. I should have superior turn rate advantage and turn radius, so this should be a pretty quick engagement. Level off for a little bit of lag displacement so I can get a perfect 0-degree angle off tail on him for the shot.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
And that's about it. I'm going to hit bingo fuel, 1,500 pounds, and it's time to climb up to altitude and head on back home.
Bingo, bingo.